Yo, can you hear me now? I'm sorry, guys. I you won't believe it. I think I didn't go live. I just this is insane. Can you hear me now? Wow. I've been actually talking to myself for the past 10 minutes. You won't believe it. I forgot to click the go live button right here. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's go over it again. That was a mistake on my end. Insane. So, welcome everyone. I guess we have to go over we have to go over everything again. Welcome. Mm, I think we have to go over we have to go over everything again. I was talking to myself. You won't believe it. Let me. Okay, let's go over it again. So last week we talked about GU, JPY, and Bitcoin. I think those were the three pairs we picked. For GU, we I said we should wait for this break over here. Wait for this break. After this break, then we should see if the price is going to come down here or potentially here on 4 hour. On 4 hour, I said this was the QMA on 4 hour that is much more likely to happen. Then the price just went up to the short. We picked this position short. This was the target. This was the final target I was hinting at, but price started selling from I think this other block right here. This other block right here. So market started selling from there, and kind of heading towards this long entry with a crazy momentum, which I don't like. So from the weekly point of view, we can see this is a massive reversal. It was a bullish candle, but it's turning out to be a massive reversal candle. So it's very, very, very dangerous to even long from here. So there is one to watch out for. Well, so that's for GU. That's what happened last week. Didn't really go to plan, according to plan, but yeah, we can still look out for the long, depending on how the market behaves. But this is a massive sell volume right here on GU. About Bitcoin as well. On Bitcoin, okay, so on Bitcoin, this was what we talked about. We were anticipating a break towards this side, and then I mentioned that this pattern right here, it's a long pattern. The price will definitely reverse back to this, and I guess that's what's happening. Then we were waiting for this break of structure. We said if this break, then we can take a shot to this point. Was it this break? I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think it was that break. That if we have break to the downside, then we can short from we can short, but then we have to put into consideration. That's why I mark this one up here. We have to put into consideration this dude right here. Don't like why this thing is like this. Yes, you have to put into consideration this dude right here. This is the internal break, and then we have another other block above this place. So it depends on where the market break out to. If it break out to the bottom, then we can short. If it breaks out to the upside, then we can long. But I think this failed to break to the downside, but on 4 hour we can see this break to the upside. So it's kind of just put the just approves the pattern or where I said the price is going to buy from right here. So after this break, we are looking forward to this reversal to this point, and then we can buy from here for Bitcoin. This is a very very strong point for Bitcoin. So this is just $1,000 dip. So this can even happen tomorrow. Very easy for Bitcoin. Very easy. So we can find after this short, then we can long to this point or whatever you want to long to, or just this point or anyhow. And why doing that, you can also potentially look for shorts, wait for the price to break this one right here, then you can look for your short on 45 minutes or even on this 1 hour time frame. I think everything looks good. Everything looks good. Yeah, that's what's happening on Bitcoin right now. Just wait for confirmation, then we can short. You can look for shorts on Bitcoin. So yes, let's take a couple of pairs from you guys. Let's take a couple of pairs so we can look at it. We can look at it together again. One each, one each, one each, one each, one each. Yeah, for the long range for Bitcoin, the price range for the long is put it on forward. Pick the trade on forward. It looks more visible on forward. So we start from 114k, 114, 182, 114, 182. I don't know why it's very hard to break down, but let's look at it on 1 hour. On 1 hour, we can narrow it down to probably 140, 127, or 100 just 114k. Can narrow it down to 140k on 1 hour, 114k. So we're going to look at GBP, GU again. Okay, GU, yeah, GU, and wait a minute. Okay, we're going to look at GU and EU. I think those are the first two pairs that we can see. For Phillips, I haven't put the long entry or anything as such. So, but for the stop should be wow, I can decline call for my see, that's great. Um, the stop should be around there. Hold on, it's 0.39% stop. So first TP can be here. Who is one that kept calling? I've been playing your guy, you kept calling me. What's your problem? So your first TP can be here anyway. Sorry about that. This one is even very decent. Far out trade, decent far out trade. And then you can even hold it for long term up to this 117k. Still a good trade, all of them, all around good trade. Yes. So the stop loss is 113,620, 113,620. Then take profit is up to 116,070. So let's look at GBP USD. I think that's what we talked about first. GBP USD. We've already gone over that now. GU. It's that stupid thing. Yeah, that's the first thing we talked about. I've already touched GU. Even though this long is it's looking very dangerous with the kind of momentum it's bringing. I don't like it. Let me look at the daily. We have a lot of liquidity just lying around on GU. It's insane. I'm going to remove all this support and everything. It's a little bit confusing to have them. We have FVG here, we have QMA here, we have another one here. Then this one has been mitigated, this FVG right here. Then after that, that's what prepared the price to the upside. This one just looks like an expansion. This is the expansion, just straight up expansion, and then we have straight up retracement. So yes, I think this place should hold for GU. That's our best bet right now. Um, yeah, it's the sell volume is insane. So let's see how the price will play out when it reaches this side. This is even on 4 hour. For the volume to be like this on 4 hour, you can know that you are in for crazy shit. EU, yeah, let's look at EU. If I have, okay, it's right here. On the contrary, EU looks more bullish. EU looks more bullish, but where is the price selling from? Where do you have this massive rejection from? Uh, it's not from somewhere I am expecting it. But hey, we are still in for like the long parts. On lower time frame, it's different. We have this expansion on lower time frame, and then we have retracement. It's kind of the same thing. We have just one massive expansion and one massive retracement. But this price action or pattern doesn't look good for EU. I feel so inconvenient. Like there's nothing happening. It's just like this, like this. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Although I can take some stupid risk and probably long from this place that has even started last week. Because apart from that, this is the only next point. This one, apart from that, we are coming down here. What is this? This, okay, it makes more sense on 2 hour. Hmm. Well, I don't like this. I don't know what to do. It's just giving me headache. Let's go for another pair. Um, Gold. Yes, let's look for gold. Let's look at gold. Philip, I've told you the entry range for Bitcoin for the third time. I'm just probably going to type it out since you didn't get it. For the Bitcoin long 114, is there a way I can reply to him specially? No way. I'll just have to type it out for you. Yes, so that's it. Let's just look at gold. Yeah, because EU price is irritating. Price, and I don't even want to be forcing a trade that is not there. I can't see anything. Gold has just continued the insane run, insane bullish run, which I don't even understand why that is happening. We have our break here, we have our return to the area block here, and bam, we are back up and running. There's no wasting time on gold, there's no break to the downside, none of that bullshit. Everything looks so great, except for something else that I'm seeing on okay. I think this is what happened on gold. This or even this one self, anyone. Then this, I mean, we could have waited for this. I don't like this. There's a liquidity lying down around here, which even at that is very valid. We have an inducement right below it. But this is on 2 hour. This is on 1 hour, by the way. This is our inducement right here, but price failed to touch this. On 4 hour, it's just the week, but still it's very much in the bullish momentum. We have this break here. I don't know what the hell good is doing right now. That means we have to fend for ourselves on lower time frame and see if we can pick out some scraps. See if we can pick out some scraps. We have this break here. We might see price coming back down to this place. Although I feel so inconvenient. It's making me very much ish taking this kind of trade. I don't do it if I'm not seeing a solid movement on 1 hour, 45 minutes. I'll just leave it be. Seems all the pairs are crazy. Only GU looks sane right now. Well, the market hasn't opened as well, so even for good. I don't know. What are you guys seeing? It's just maybe I need to off everything so I can see clearly again. But I don't know what I'm seeing. Or what I'm seeing is just that's all I can see. It should have been this, but the price chose this. Well, well, that's all I can see. Well, then this massive rejection, I think it happened on all time frame. After the massive rejection here, we can even say this was supposed to be like a double top for us on good, right? Not the double top, but just something we can pick on. Then if you short, this should be have been your final target, but price didn't reach there. Or this one right here. And then if you are shorting, if gold is supposed to continue the short market, it's supposed to break somewhere around there first, which it didn't touch at all, or not to think about this one. So it's just long, so much longing. The crazier shit is that you might decide to long from this FVG right here, and then the price will just take you out and finally come down to this place. But if price is ignoring this place right here, I think this is our best bet for long, which is very, very risky, and I wouldn't take the trade, although, what can I say? You might just take a very stupid risky trade here, and it's just for right here. Just for you can make it for you should trigger. Very, 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 very risky trade. I don't like it. But given the situation of things, you might take it. No, don't take it. I forbid it. That's lacking discipline. That's it for good. It's uh, price action is just insane. I mean, I'm trying to figure out, or maybe look at it from another perspective. Let's mark out the pattern ourselves. So we have this expansion to this top here. Then we have retracement to the down side like this, right? Then we have this. Then we have a little bit of stuff that is supposed to be our inducement. Then we have this breaking this top to the upside. Then we have this again. Then we have a little something like this, but this one is a weak. Then the price is touching. Where is it touching? This is our first top. Yeah, so the price is touching this place right here, which is a weak, and then it's moving like this. That's this one's problem. Nah, nah. We have an expansion, we have a retracement, expansion, retracement. But this retracement is supposed to be touching this place, but it didn't. Right. Then we have expansion to the top. Then we have this massive retracement down that we're expecting it to pick out this one right here, with this one serving as our inducement. This was what we were expecting, right? Because this is our order block right here. Then we are waiting for the price, but then this right here is this, but that didn't happen. It happened something like this, and then oh, this one shouldn't be there, I guess. This one shouldn't be there. Yeah. Should have something like this. So now we are looking for where the price will potentially retrace to. All of this hasn't happened. Let's put them together like this. Yeah, so it's still something like this. So we are looking forward to where the price will retrace to, which is why I'm saying probably this FVG right here, which is something around here. Although we still have this one still loitering around there, which is a massive liquidity pool, right? So it's a crazy mixed up world for gold right now. It's not look, and there is no potential short because there's no point where the price is even changing character or even breaking structure to the downside. I have to see this one out. 3690, 3690, 3690. I mean, there's no break of structure, so why would you probably want to short it? Just doesn't make any sense. Um, hmm. I think so too as well. Maybe it's just a trap. It might just be a crazy trap, or the price will just continue to go. Let's wait. Let's see as everything will play out first. Let's see how if the market opens, then let's see what will happen tomorrow or Tuesday, something like that. I don't like taking trade on all these 5 minutes and all of that. So it's nope, 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 not for me. Gold wants to force my hand. Nope, I'm not going to do that. When I break down the fair value gap, this is fair value gap right here. Even I think our indicator is even pointing it out. We have like a couple of them though, but yeah, on the higher time frame, this is it right here. So you know what fair value gap means, right? Um, yeah, let's just watch price intent. I don't think price will come back to that zone to buy again. So I use that to break the upside as liquidity. Yeah, I strongly think so as well. That's why I said we can potentially long from this list, but it's against my rule. I feel so inconvenient probably longer from there. I don't like it. Nope, 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 nope. Well, good. Every I think it's only crypto pair and GU that give us that we're able to see something to pick from. Yeah, just Bitcoin and GU. We've looked at EU, we've looked at gold, and both of them are just and even the GU we are contemplating on it because of the sell volume and the momentum and all of that. There's something else I haven't even checked on GU that I'm supposed to, which I am going to do right now. We have from this price that the market's moved, these ones are internal. If we're going to count it, it's May. So we have one, two, three. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, these have one. Okay, we just have two break of structures. Well, it's still valid. Potentially, you can. This is the only place that GU looks good for long. And with the volume coming down like crazy, we can look for shorts. This FVG is just loitering around. And guess what? Guess what? It is lining up at our previous long entry. So this is like a supply to demand flip. You understand? So this can very, very, very much happen on GU. It's a trade I would advise you guys to take. That's if the price comes back there, right? If the price comes back there. So you can have your stop above here. It will probably not come there. Just have put your stop here. Or this is what you're going to do. Long short from this point. This has happened to me before. Short from this point. You can reduce it a little bit to the downside so that you won't miss it. You understand? So short from this point here. Then this can allow you to long your stop loss a little bit above this candle. Anything above this candle, you are Gucci. So you just put it here. Then yeah, you have yourself a nice almost 5 hour for GU. So this should happen for GU. This should happen. This should happen. This should happen. But it depends on how the market opens. Although this is another pattern that the price might just touch this place and go back down. So, but this is the safest option for you. Just put it down here. Yeah. All right. We've taken almost 30 minutes, more than 30 minutes, almost 1 hour, given the time I have wasted before. um. So yes, let's look at how this will play out once the market opens. And for Bitcoin, we've talked about all of that, and only GU and Bitcoin is the one we are really, really looking at right now. So that's it, guys. Call it a day here. See back in the Telegram chats and probably keep you guys posted about how it's going. So thank you everyone that came in today. And yes, we see again next week. Yeah, next week.